welcome to our trailer on the island. This is our 38-foot Fleetwood Terry, and we recently renovated it. So come and I'll show you around, but first you need to look that way because this is our view. So coming into the trailer, this is our living area. We've got our IKEA sectional, which turns into a queen bed, so it's good for guests. And this is our dining area. So the whole pop out is about 13 feet long, so it really provides a lot of extra space. And then over here we've got our queen bedroom with sliding doors, so some nice privacy. We also have storage under our bed. This whole thing lifts up. There's a ton of storage in this trailer. You'll see the beautiful tongue and groove job that Ryan did. So it's a nice pine tongue and groove. A lot of our walls were beyond repair once we dealt with some water damage, so we covered it up with this in certain areas, and it's kind of just a nice feature. So I really love it. And once again, the best part is our view. We can listen to the waves when we fall asleep, and it's pretty magical. So moving into our kitchen, it's a pretty good space. Ryan built this pop-up countertop, so I can use this for food prep. And I've got this little area too. It also folds down if we need the extra space. And we took out this big bulkhead here. And instead we put a floating shelf just with really easy access for everyday dishes. And this is our Berkey. So we have a well in the back, and we use a bucket and a rope, and we throw it down the well, get our well water, and then we pour it into the top of the Berkey, and it filters it all out. So then with that, because we don't have the trailer hooked up to water or plumbing or septic or anything like that, we fill up this little jug with a spigot, and this is how we wash our dishes, wash our hands, brush our teeth. We collect it into a little bin, and then we just use all biodegradable stuff, and we kind of throw it outside. So for now, it's not a permanent solution, but for now it works really, really well. It's kind of like camping, but a little bit fancier. A lot fancier. It's like glamping. And then we've got our dining area here. Usually this table goes this way, but right now it's just the two of us, so we don't really need that. We've got a 3-burner propane stove, well, cooktop and stove, which works really well. We have a fridge, which now works because Ryan just looked at all our cold beer getting nice and chilled. Ice, look at that. So fancy. Who camps with ice? We do. Ryan just hooked up the solar, so we'll show you that after. And a microwave, which we're never going to use because we're on solar, so that'll probably be storage eventually. We have a lot of pantry space, which is pretty amazing. You can come into the bathroom. I'm not going to show you I'll show it to you. It's just storage right now because we don't have water and we can't have showers, but eventually it's nice. There's like a little skylight. Once again, we don't use this right now. We wash our hands and brush our teeth and everything in the kitchen area, but lots of storage. And this door closes, which is nice. And then in here, we've got our composting toilet, which works really, really well. Once again, Ryan built it, and it's clean right now. There's nothing in here. So you can see the urine diverter. So all of the pee goes into a jug that we empty, and then the solids fall in the back into a bucket, and we use peat moss or sawdust or whatever composite that we might have to put over the solids to deal with the smell. And then we just use a vinegar spray to spray the urine diverter if we've peed. So it works really well, and the kids can use it, so that's great too. And then we've got the girls' room at this end. So instead of a door, we just have curtains, which we rarely close because they like it open. But you can see this nice staggered kind of bunk bed. Lots of storage. We've got our older daughter here, our younger daughter here. We still have these kind of guardrails because they would probably fall out, but when they're older, hopefully we can take those out. This is another area where there was a lot of water damage. There was a hole in the roof, so we also redid the entire roof. But to fix it, he put this beautiful pine tongue and groove, and it's just a really nice detail. So I like it a lot. More closets for the girls. Got some toy and water storage. And then over here we've got our nice flower decals and the other entrance. And that's the trailer. So thanks for coming along with me.
Let's look at the solar quick.
Yeah, we'll show you the rest of the property now. So we've got our shed here. All of the solar components go in there, and then in the winter we'll be able to put the ride-on lawnmower in there as well. And this is the beauty rack that Ryan just hooked up. So we've got 3 440 watt panels. Yeah, they're beautiful. They're working, and we have power. It's crazy. You can see the back property there. So we have a back acre as well. You can see that big pile of stone, which is our well. So usually when we want to fill up our well, we'll take our riding lawnmower along the path and go fill it up. And it's just so beautiful. These wind turbines are pretty much always going because it's so windy here on the island. And the sun sets over here. So it's just really, really an unexpected beautiful view. I always thought that I'd just be looking at the water, but I find myself more and more looking over at the farm field. So it is pretty magical. Yeah, so this is it. This is our backyard, I guess. And we'll be making lots of additions basically every weekend when we come here. We're doing a nice big harvest picnic table to eat most of our meals out because we don't really want to be inside when it's like this eating.
I'll show the solar power setup. So we've got a 24 volt battery right here with 400 watts of storage capacity. This is the off-grid Growatt inverter, and that's wired to this panel, which that's the 120 volt AC output, and then one outlet so far wired to that circuit in the panel, which powers the trailer. That's that black wire, and then I've got an extension cord just for running power tools outside.
So, thanks for coming on the tour. Hope you liked it.